Today on Rappler. TikTok Philippines bans wanted Pastor Apollo Quiboloy's account on the platform. President Marcos says there is no deadline for the probe he ordered on agricultural products hoarding. The Department of Tourism keeps the slogan "Love the Philippines." Chinese ships harassed and blocked Filipino vessels on a resupply mission to Ayungin Shoal. Inflation for June 2023 is the lowest in 13 months. Veteran entertainment reporter Mario Dumaual dies at 64. And Miss Universe Philippines 2021 Beatrice Luigi Gomez addresses queerbaiting allegations. TikTok Philippines confirms the ban on Apollo Quiboloy's TikTok account is due to the United States sanctions on the Kingdom of Jesus Christ Church and Media Network SMNI founder. TikTok adds the ban is also done in accordance with its community guidelines. The ban follows Google's June 21 termination of Quiboloy's YouTube channel, which the company said was also done in, quote, compliance with applicable U.S. sanctions laws. Twitter user @Duterte Watchdog initially reported the account to TikTok, Facebook, and Twitter on June 24, 3 days after Quiboloy's YouTube channel was banned. Quiboloy was indicted in the U.S. for sex trafficking charges and bulk cash smuggling, among others. A federal warrant for his arrest was issued on November 10, 2021. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. says he does not want a rushed probe into the alleged onion cartel and the smuggling and hoarding of agricultural products. This after Marcos announced he ordered the Justice Department and the National Bureau of Investigation to probe a group of companies allegedly involved in hoarding, smuggling, and price fixing of agricultural commodities.
Una, hindi ako mahilig magbigay ng deadline. Siyempre gusto ko tapusin nila kaagad. Pero kailangan tapos, hindi hilaw.
Marcos is both Chief Executive and Agriculture Secretary, a position he holds in a concurrent capacity for over a year now. Onion prices surged to 700 pesos per kilogram in 2022. This prompted different probes, including inquiries at the House and the Senate. Looks like the Department of Tourism slogan "Love the Philippines" will stay, despite severing ties with the advertising agency behind a video which featured clips from other countries. Tourism Secretary Cristina Frasco does not directly discuss the matter in a forum with tourism executives, but repeatedly incorporates the slogan throughout her speech. DOT's Facebook page has kept the banner and profile photo and even shared posts referencing the campaign. Frasco declined to entertain most of the questions from the press, but when asked if the DOT is keen on keeping the slogan, she says, quote, I think that was evident from the speech. DOT is working on terminating the contract with DDB Philippines. It remains unclear if the government will pay for it. The Philippine Coast Guard says Wednesday, July 5, Chinese ships harassed and blocked Filipino vessels that accompanied the Philippine Navy for a resupply mission to Ayungin Shoal. Coast Guard spokesperson Commodore J. Tariela says the Chinese ships came close to Philippine vessels during the mission on June 30. The two PCG boats were, quote, constantly followed, harassed, and obstructed by the significantly larger Chinese Coast Guard vessels. At one point, Chinese maritime militia tried to block Filipino ships from coming closer to Ayungin Shoal in the West Philippine Sea or part of the South China Sea within the Philippine Exclusive Economic Zone. The resupply mission was successful, but Tariela adds they were deeply concerned about Chinese Navy ships near Ayungin Shoal. Although relations between Beijing and Manila are warming under President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., Chinese vessels continue to assert China's claim in the West Philippine Sea. The Philippine Statistics Authority says inflation, or the rate of increase in prices of goods, moved at a slower pace of 5.4% in June, the lowest in 13 months. This is the fifth straight month of deceleration from the peak of 8.7% in January, mainly due to easing prices of food and petroleum products. In June 2022 as well as in May 2023, inflation was at 6.1%. Inflation for food and non-alcoholic beverages slowed down from 7.4% in May to 6.7% in June, and transport from -0.5% to -3.1% as gasoline and diesel prices went down further.
Now that we have been able to stabilize the price of sugar by making a very clear schedule of importation, this is a kind of thing that is helping to bring down the inflation rate.
Year-to-date, inflation is at 7.2%, still much higher than the government's target range of 2% to 4%. But economic managers still see upside risks to inflation due to El Niño's looming impact on food prices and utility rates and upward adjustments in fares and wages. Veteran entertainment reporter Mario Dumaual dies on Wednesday, July 5, a month after he suffered a heart attack that put him in critical care. He was 64. A statement on his Facebook page says he died of septic shock. Dumawal battled various health problems since suffering a heart attack in early June. He was also diagnosed with a fungal infection and was confined to the intensive care unit, where he underwent dialysis and remained under non-invasive ventilation. Dumawal started his career as a technical writer for what was then known as the Ministry of Agriculture. He went into showbiz news for the Times Journal in 1982. In 1987, he became part of ABS-CBN's first ever TV Patrol newscast and eventually became the face of the network's entertainment news. In January 2023, he was honored with a star on the Herman Moreno Walk of Fame at Eastwood City. Miss Universe Philippines 2021 Beatrice Luigi Gomez has had enough of people questioning her sexuality, emphasizing she's long been championing LGBTQ+ rights before she entered pageantry. In an Instagram post, Beatrice marks the end of Pride Month by penning an open letter to those who, quote, questioned her representation of the LGBT community during Miss Universe 2021. In 2021, Beatrice made history as the first openly queer beauty queen to win the Miss Universe Philippines crown. At the time, Beatrice was in a long-term relationship with her girlfriend, Kate Hagdon. The couple split in November 2021, and in 2022, Beatrice was rumored to be in a relationship with John Oden. Beatrice emphasizes she is still part of the community despite dating a man, sharing she identifies as pansexual, saying, quote, yes, I am with someone now who is from the opposite sex, but that doesn't change who I am and what I stand for. And that's today's wrap. I'm Nina Liu. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.